These are problems 7 through 10 on factor-label conversions worksheet. The average person spends 27 months of their life. That's what we know. How many fortnights is this? That's a question mark. You start with what you know. So the 27 months. Going to go in our top left box. We need to get rid of month. And then on our equivalent statement portion of our sheet, it says that 30 days or approximately 30 days is equal to 1 month. So since that's the conversion that's provided, that's the one we'll use. 1 month, 30 days. Month will cross off, goes away. Need to get rid of days. And then it says on the sheet that 1 fortnight is equal to 14 days. So 14 days equal to 1 fortnight. Days will cross off. When you plug this into your calculator, we're going to have 2 sig figs. Calculator tells us 57.857, 2 place values, 7 followed by 8 rounds up to an 8. So this is 58 fortnights. Box that, so it's easy to find. How many inches does a slug need to move to a distance of 0.09 miles? That's what we know. Okay. How many inches? Question mark that. 0.09 miles. We need to get rid of miles, so miles will go on the bottom. For every 1 mile, there's 5,280 feet. Miles can now cross off because they're on the top, not on the bottom. Need to get rid of feet. The feet will go on the bottom. 2 inches. For every 1 foot, there are 12 inches. If we put this into the calculator gives us 5,702.009. That's only one significant figure. So we only get 1 sig fig. Our answer, a 5 followed by a 7 turns into a 6. This 5 is in the thousands place value position, so it needs to stay in the thousands, which is 3 zeros away from the imaginary decimal point. Inches would be the unit. Box that answer. Number 9, how many centimeters, question mark, are in 4.66 miles? That's what we know. 4.66 miles. For every 1 mile, there are 5,280 feet. Miles cross off. We need to get from feet to inches, because again we're going from a English to a metric, so we need that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. Now I can use my key conversion, which is going from 1 inch to 2.54 centimeters. Cross off our final units. Number 9 in the calculator equals a big number. .66 has 3 sig figs. Get the first 3 in my calculated value. I have a 9 followed by a 9, so that turns a 9 into a 10, which carries a 1 right here. 7, 5, 0, and this 0 is significant. It's in the thousands position, so again we need to put these spacing zeros in front. 7, 5, 0. We need this 0 to be significant. We're going to mark it. Makes centimeters as our answer. The other way to write this would have been 7.49954 times 10 to the 5th. 1, 2, 3. 7.50 times 10 to the 5th would be how to write this in scientific notation. Finally, number 10, slug moves about 15 centimeters, this is what we know, in 3 minutes. So we know that too. This is the first problem where we've known 2 facts. What is the speed in miles per hour? Question mark. Hint, it says miles per hour equals miles per hour, which is really written miles over hours. Since we're going to need to come up with a distance over time unit, we should probably start with distance over time in our grid. This is the first time where we've used the bottom left box. Typically we don't in chemistry. And like 1 time out of 10 will we use the bottom box. When we have a situation like this, we need centimeters to turn into our mile unit. We need minutes to turn into our hour unit. Break this problem down, solve it in pieces. So convert the centimeters into miles first. We've used this conversion a couple times now. 2.54 centimeters is equal to 1 inch. Inches needs to go away to feet. There are 12 inches in 1 foot. And then finally, we need to go from feet to miles. There are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So now, if we stopped our problem here, we would have miles per minute, but we want miles per hour, so we need minutes to go away. Right now, minutes are on the bottom. They need to go opposite of where they are, so that means on the top. And there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Our minutes will cross off. The 2 units we have left are miles, aligned, hours, so miles per hour is what we have. Calculator gives us the number, it looks like this. .0 and 3.00 both have 3 sig figs, so we get 3 in our final answer. 1, 2, 3 sig figs, 0.00186 miles over hours. If you want to write this in scientific notation, 1.86 times 10 to the 3 place values, a negative because this is a small number. Either of these answers is appropriate.